Buying a new car, it should be a moment of pure joy. The fresh smell, the sleek design, the feeling of possibility. But what if I told you that millions of buyers are making costly mistakes before even setting foot inside a dealership? Buckle up, because today we're saving you from buying a car you'll regret. Every year, car buyers across America lose thousands simply because they don't do their homework. We're talking about overpaying, getting stuck with bad financing, or worse, driving off the lot in a car that doesn't even fit your needs. So let's get into it. Mistake number one, not doing your research. Would you buy a house without looking inside? Of course not. So why do so many people walk into dealerships without comparing models, reading reviews, or checking resale values? Fun fact, the average car buyer actually spends more time picking a restaurant than researching a new vehicle. And that's how you end up with a sedan when you really need an SUV, or worse, a bright orange car you regret immediately. The fix? Using resources. There's plenty of them out there. Or even your friendly neighborhood auto expert, me. Because if you don't, you might spend the next 5 years explaining why your impulse buy sports coupe can't fit a car seat. Which brings us to mistake number two, obsessing over monthly payments. That $199 a month deal sounds amazing, but spoiler alert, the devil's in the details. A tiny monthly payment often hides awfully long-term costs. Long loan terms, sky-high interest rates. By the time you finish paying, you could have bought the car twice. The fix? Focus on the total cost of a car, not just what's coming out of your pocket by the month, because nobody wants to be paying for a car that's already lost half its value. Now this one is baffling. Mistake number three, not test driving a car. Look, I love surprises, birthday gifts, plot twists, the occasional unexpected puppy, but your new car, that shouldn't be one of them. You'd be shocked how many people buy a car without sitting in the driver's seat. Maybe the seats feel like bricks, maybe the visibility is terrible, or maybe, just maybe, you didn't realize that the infotainment system needs a PhD to change the radio station. And that brings us to the classic mistake, letting the dealership handle your financing. Listen, I know negotiating with banks isn't exactly a dream Saturday, but skipping that step could be a costly one. And when I say costly, it could cost you thousands. The dealership financing might sound convenient, but you should know this. If you walk in with financing already, the dealership has to match it or make a better deal. So the best option for smart buyers, they get pre-approved through their bank or credit union first. That's why they know exactly what the rate should be before they sign on the dotted line. Now this one's for my love at first sight buyers. Falling for a car without thinking it through and finding out if it fits your lifestyle, bad decision. The car might look great now, but what happens when you realize that your new two-seater has no cargo space for your backpack? Think about how you'll actually use a car. Will it fit the family, the dog, your weekend adventures? If not, you're in for a world of buyer's remorse. And here's a big one, not reading the contract before signing it. Hidden fees and extended warranties you never asked for. It's all about the fine print, and by the time you notice, it might be too late. Take your time, read everything, and if something looks off, don't be afraid to ask questions. Dealerships will tell you exactly what you're signing for. And if it's not right for you, walk away. I always say if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So what have we learned? Research first, focus on the total cost, test drive everything, compare financing, buy with your brain, not just your heart, and always read the fine print. Do that and your next car purchase should be smooth sailing. And because at the end of the day, buying a car should feel like winning, not a lesson in financing. Now, go forth, car buyers of America, and may your next purchase be the best one yet. And if you do make mistakes, at least you'll have a great story to tell. I'm Nick Miles.